Hello, electrostatic chapter ading ana lecture ni na iboldo hendin. Si lecture hi electrostatic field ti chu electric field topic ana question hoi solve dio chule concept do si iboldo jana chala him. Lecture ma sa chu Coulomb's law ti chu electrostatic force part ibolo hitan. To hi field evolving within next video hu energy to potential iboldo. Che chapter hi linin na NCRT ya ho chapter ni ho ki ko ma ho electrostatics a hi en ja chu he video he lecture he chapter sunga hi video hung hung tam them mai theina, so but we will try to cover everything. Okay, poi mo se chalai cover ko diu na. Okay, let's see electric field. Dang point charge khat hum chona. So if you have a point charge, the gravitational field na gravitational field is a evolve chu ka expand da chu mass khat chu ptm dele mass khat phopon any object that has mass akim vela chu na akim vela chu field a hin generate ding din, so he field sunga chu mass dang khat ang ko yala chun amani ka chu force of attraction chu gravitational force hungum chula na mass dang khat chu he original pa mass field sunga chu ahung mal chun he second mass pa chun force experience de na ai wanga field polanga mal chun force experience lo dis chito banga chu charge ajong hina. If you have a charge, it's a charge by an akim vela hina, so it started generating something what we call field. Okay, so electric field na case I am charge chun akim vela hi field chu hin generate ala chun it's a field sunga chu charge dang khat na. So let's say a test charge, you put it inside this field, it's a test charge pa chun na second charge pa chun force experience chu, so it may be attraction, okay, it may be repulsion, right? He feel so much all malachun force experience ding din I va feel polanga all malachun, so force experience lo na. For example tang diagram ga do ding chu, so plus q charge tu na so he charge pa hen ka se ba so kim vel la hi, so it starts generating so something called field. Okay, he field hi iti ki heram na field umlo so iti ki heram de chun if you put a test charge na it's a field umlo test na dinga chu charge ko so unit charge dong ti so any secondary charges put here to chu he secondary charge small q pa hi plus q pa field sunga na koi wala chun ama hin force experience de chu. Okay, let's say the second second charge pa hi plus de na hotel plus to plus ki ka so repulsion so hotel second charge pa hin repulsion experiencing din so along the side, so force of repulsion, okay, between them, so at a distance of rt level na chala hi kutile second charge pa hin force experience pa hi last video chu sei ta chula na chipen Coulomb's force so he force pa hi pm k q1 q2 by r square na, so this force experienced by the second charge is k into q divided by r square, chi Coulomb's law ke di cho ale he la hi field kiti pa hai na quantity pa hi pi ke sei na ham dele. So here this field is basically so the force experience per unit whatever charge you put here. Okay, so the force experience, the force per unit charge, so that is what we call field. Okay, chijo pitin ham dele lai field pa na so field at this point chala charge na koina pa point pa hai na, so the field due to plus q at this point is given by the force experience divided by q. Okay, force experience per unit charge na chijo pitina ham, so this is f divided by q. First formula ne ujula na chipen here. Okay, electric field adinga formula ne masat pen chu chi hiza bana chu hilahin force pa koilo chun, so k q divided by r square anu ya chu q umna lai na q cancel out kutil electric field formula kha chu pihung por kiram k into q divided by r square chi hi formula ni na. Okay, magnitude of electric field experienced by the charge q na, so that is this value kq by r square. Hechelaya chipa he piha source charge kiti cho chipa he na field hin produce pa cho source charge kiti cho abana field umlo test na pa cho na, so this is the test charge. Okay, to cho vectors are a strict na vector to iga ji khom wala chun a formula cho piha, so in vector form electric field will be khavia Coulomb's law vector form is it bang wa na, so here this is equals to k into so whatever charge source charge that you have na capital Q, so divided by mod of r the whole cube into r bar. Vector form of electric field. Okay. The vector form of coulombs lo ji pao chuna chilai chu charge khat pa chu lo do leu chun. So if you put only the source charge, then you have kq divided by r cube into r bar. Na chi chu hi jing azo phal question khal ni chilai jong hi solve ke na chi vector form formula pa jong hi. Okay, a basic chu chi chu hi jing na. So a charge produces an electric field everywhere in its surrounding. Okay. When another charge, a test charge, is brought at some point P within the field, the charge experiences a force due to this field. Okay, like charge na koi pausan force experience na. So this force per unit test charge gives you the electric field. Okay. Thus, electric field due to charge Q at a point in space may be defined as the force that a unit positive charge would experience if you put if it is placed at that point. Okay, it's a charge Q pa he chalai na koi wala chun. It's a force experience per unit charge pa hai na. So force divided by charge, that is what we call electric field. Okay. This is basic definition na he thadinga cha chomlam ta he thadinga electric field ke ti chuna chu hi na. Okay, now let's move on. To a direction, electric field direction na force dong vector. So force vector is a bala field to piha. Tang if is evaluation field to force divided by q ti so na chala hi. So here charge to constant so na hotel chiten hi equal to chala ki ka na hai. So therefore whatever force direction you have is the direction of electric field. Okay, direction ki bang tina so force to field pa so na. Hotel chichu iga law valation iga refer valation. Suppose I have a plus charge. Okay, so plus charge. So at a distance of r, tell me where is the direction of electric field. Hui lang hidam. To chu chalai plus q khorga koileng na. Plus q khorga koileng chi plus q pa hin force of repulsion experience di chula na. Is a force of repulsion chu hilang am de ha along this side. Okay, so this is the force of repulsion. Hilaya se bang so field to force or direction ki bang ti na. So therefore here the direction of electric field should be along this side. It should be away from the charge, source charge. Okay, chita bang so minus q le chun. So at a distance of r, if you put a positive test charge plus q, hutil a minus to so minus kasi ngai so minus q. Okay, so if you put a plus test q charge, so between minus and plus you will have attraction na. Kutila he plus q pa nga force ek di ha. So if he will experience a force of attraction towards the source charge na. He force direction pa he field direction pa to ki bang so therefore direction of field will be along this side. So this is E. Okay, if the charge is positive, source charge pa so positive hi so field should be away from the charge. Okay, away. Second point, if the charge is negative, source charge pass on negative so the electric field should be towards the charge. Okay, the point is electric field direction na okay, khutile formula jong here ta direction jong here ta question nyo khal ninga bolote na. So first question is electric force experienced by the charge. So charge is given. Okay, so this is Q. Force jong ki piso na la here. Force is given. So find the magnitude of electric field at the position of the charge. Kutil a part to gabol lehen as a formula to piham. So force divided by Q. Okay, electric field so force per unit charge na. Force is at kpm. So 1.5 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, so divided by charge is at 1 into 10 power minus 6. Kutile 10 power minus 6 kochito walachun. So if you cancel out this 2, you will have here 10 power plus 3. Okay, so that means the answer is that so 1.5 into 10 power 3 chipenchu Newton per coulomb. Okay, unit of electric field to piham Newton per coulomb. So force to Newton is a charge to coulomb na. So Newton divided by coulomb to Newton per unit Newton per coulomb na. Okay, so electric field na first part answer. Second part to piham B part na. A point charge produces an electric field magnitude of JEE na electric field kipi so second na pa here. So E is given. So at a distance, so distance jong kipi na R value jong kipi tin. So what is the magnitude of charge? To so charge khatom jo chala na. Let's say plus Q. So at a distance of is that 40 centimeter, it's a point electric field experience pa so kpm E to 50 Newton per coulomb kipi so chala he. Kotile formula chepita electric field so. So for a point charge, K into Q divided by R squared. So here we have to find out Q. So Q should be equals to E into R squared divided by K. E to Z kpm 50 kpa, R to Z ham 40 centimeter. Meter converting into 10 power minus 2. Okay, so this whole square. So divided by K to pm 9 into 10 power 9. Okay, so you have to solve this. So 50 into 4 4 16, 100 into 10 power minus 4. So divided by 9 into 10 power 9. It is solved with that. So here, so 1, 2, 3. So here I have minus 1. So 80 divided by 9 into 10 power minus 10. Okay. So you solve this one, this will give you the charge. Okay, 80 by 9 into 10 power minus 10 coulomb. Okay, moving on next. A point charge of 1 microcoulomb charge kipi na so charge is given. So it's placed at okay position kipi charge of na so charge is placed here. So 1 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb. It's he 1, 2, 3 charge by. So calculate the electric field due to this charge at a point na kan kipi ket na so helai ham minus 1, 4, 5. Okay. But displacement vector chu chala he video chun helai charge by plus q chura na khutile point chu p tiute point p na hi electric field hold do chu chala he khutile p na hi electric field direction hi hoilang de ha. So plus charge hi ja chu should be away from the charge. Okay, chipen hi e tiute na chala he ale e chu ti hung podo di ham chipta electric field direction pa hi video chun r bar chu chala nga chi di ne cho. Okay, displacement vector boldan is na last video jong cho. So if a vector goes like this, it should be final minus initial. Okay, is that the r bar is na displacement vector chu. So if I go from here to here, so minus 1 I cap, 4 minus 2 z cap, 5 minus 3 k cap. Okay, that's what you do. So here I will have here minus 2 I cap plus 2 z cap plus 2k cap. Okay, minus 1 to minus 2 is 4 minus 2 to 2z cap, 5 minus 3 to 2k cap. Okay, so if you take 2 outside, you will have minus I plus z plus k. So chichu r na kutile mod r jong jang na formula mod r chu za ham. So mod r chu, so 2 chu ting koi bilang root over, so minus 1 squared plus 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, vector magnitude ladan penjona coefficient ho chu square root no bol deu. Okay, you just square them and add them. So here you will have a 2 root 3. Okay, so here mod r value. Okay, r value jong mod r value jong khutile electric field chu pitam electric field chu k into q divided by mod r cube into r bar. Chila input now 9 into 10 power 9 into charge to 10 power minus 6. Okay, divided by mod r to 2 root 3 the whole cube. Okay, abana r to piham, so 2 into minus I plus z plus k. Okay, right, you solve this one. So 9 into 10 power is at the 9 minus 6 to 3. So divided by 8, 2 cube to 8 root 3 cube to 3 root 3 into 2. So minus I plus z plus k. Okay, cancel the mum. So 2 4 are 8. Okay, so 3 3 are 9. Aban le chi root 3 pa jong hi cancel the na root 3 jong ngam to ding. So finally I have root 3 into 10 power 3. So divided by 4 into, so minus I cap plus z cap plus k cap. Okay, so I think chip vector form na he chan hi answer ta cho chala hi no khut be no wa jala simplify ke theu na to cho magnitude long ke do khala chun e not e mod of e chu zat ha. So root 3 into 10 power cube divided by r, so root over minus 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, chichu bolya chun root 3 hung por ke ding, root 3 to root 3 to 3 na. So therefore you will have 3 by 4 into 1000. Chipen solve le chun na 7 4 28 4 5 are 20. So you'll have 750 Newton per coulomb. Okay, electric field pa chun na. Okay, basic vector form I apply dan chui ga ven me usa na. Last video chu patian have advala chun he chi vector form ki apply dan jong hi coulombs lo jong ki mang ta cho jela hi. Okay, then next. To hi system hong ke pi cho to hi charge ni hong ke pi na zo charge khat he. So find the net electric field at the point A and B. A chu alai ta hona na midpoint ha za B chu chilai hi. Okay. It's a practice na may meding na concept he thim ding chi bol za bona hi vector form ki manga ke solve cha bona hi. Last video coulombs to I bol ta bang ma na system of particles sa. Net force ki hol hot bang so chilai net field ki bol na. Hotel alai pa hol ma sa na point A na hi. So at point A if you see due to plus Q field direction so hilang de ha. Charge source charge of plus Q hilachon it should be away from the charge na. So let's say this is 1, this is 2. Kutela E1 chu E due to 1 chu away from the charge hi ngai. Abana E due to 2 chu hilang de ha 2 chu minus Q chula na. So field should be towards the minus Q. So that means like this E2. Okay, E1 to E2 chu direction ki bang na. Masapeni E1 to E2 chu ga jiute. E1 khuza ding ham. So K into Q divided by distance khuza ha. Chilai para chilai distance pa hi chi A chula na chi. So you'll have A cube. Okay. Abana vector chu ti jidi kadita. E1 pa hi value chun chilanga chi chula na. So this minus this. Okay. So that means 0 minus AI cap, 0 minus 0 Z cap. Kutile 0 minus A chu AI cap. Okay. So chichuza di hong diam depend hi KQ divided by A square I cap. Okay. Chito banga chu E2 jong hold le chun na. So E2 will be equals to K into Q divided by abana jong distance that ha chala hi. So due to this we have to find electric field here. Na chija chu chipen hi A. Okay, R chu A na mod R pen chu. So here A cube abana chu ipide ha same thing. E2 pa hi hi chi chula na. So final minus initial. So A minus 0 I cap to A I cap. 0 minus 0 Z cap to 0 hizing na. So therefore this is also KQ divided by A square I cap. Okay. Kutile net to zading ham. So let's say E at A. To E1 plus E2. Okay, ga put leo chun zad ha ki bang khola na. So KQ by A square I cap plus KQ divided by A square I cap. Kutila 2 times ong ida 2KQ divided by A square I cap. Chichu net electric field at A. Vector form answer chu hi jing da cho. To so magnitude na hol num wala chun da na hol ke theu na. So what is mod A? Mod A chu piham. So it will be 2KQ divided by A square. Mod A I chu root over 1 square bola chun 1 hi jing chula na chila hi. Okay, chi hi magnitude is a chunga pen chu vector answer na chi answer EA. Abana B na ho hol to at point B. So now at point B masapena chu so due to plus Q it should be away from the charge na chu khutile chi E1 ta chu chi. So this is E1 plus Q pa chu 1 la diu minus Q pa chu 2 la ki diu na. Chita banga chu so due to negative charge it should be towards the charge. Khutile E2 pa chu chilanga hi amngai na chi se. So this is E2. Aka on a distance chu ding ham. To chu chipa he 0, A. That means this height is A. Okay. Abana chijong hi A khutile chi di ha. Root 2 into A hi ngai chula na chi Pythagoras theorem mang cha. So therefore this is root 2 into A. Langkhala jong khu root 2 into A. Okay. Khutile E1 should be ding ham. So what is E1? K into Q divided by mod A should be ham root 2 into A the whole cube. Okay. Abana chu field pa hevel chun hi tilanga chi na. So final minus initial. Idia 0 minus A chu A I cap. Bana A minus 0 chu A Z cap. Okay. Kutil A common la do leo chun KQ divided by A square. Root 2 cube should be ha 2 root 2 chula na. So 2 root 2 into A square. So I plus Z. Okay, chuchu electric field due to 1 plus Q pa na. Abana chu electric field due to 2. That means due to minus Q. K into Q divided by again root 2 into A the whole cube. to chu electric field minus pa he tira chi chula na tira he. So therefore this minus this. So a minus 0 to a I cap. Okay. Abana 0 minus a to minus a z cap. So therefore how much is this? So kq divided by 2 root 2 into a square I minus z. Okay. To even to e2 pota chula na jela he. So now you find out eb. Net electric field at B. E1 plus E2. Vector addition. Na chela he. Is that dingham chela he. So KQ divided by 2 root 2 into a square. So I plus Z. E1 is that. So plus KQ divided by 2 root 2 into a square. So I minus Z. So tam 10 ya heavy leochun KQ by 2 root 2 a square he common chala na. Chuten little leochun. So KQ divided by 2 root 2 a square is common. Remaining so piha. So I plus Z plus I minus Z. Kutile Z to Z ki cancel tacho. Okay. So what is remaining here? So KQ divided by 2 root 2 into a square. So you will have here 2 into I cap. Okay. Kutile 2 to 2 cancel out. Remaining so pitam. So therefore E at B. Net electric field B to Zadingham. So KQ divided by root 2 into a square I cap. Chichu vector answer na. Magnitude jang na ball paper the chala here. So what is magnitude EB? I cap pa square root of ball chun. So KQ divided by root 2 into a square. Chichu hizing na. Root over 1 square to 1 hizing na chala here. Okay, so that is your answer. 3 equal charges Q each are placed at the 3 corners of a square to find the electric field at the 4th corner. Hiti ahi suppose square khar na tahi. Square khar mintin chala charge thum hi 3 corners aki koi cho. Let's say so here, here and here tiu na chala hi. So plus Q to plus Q na chala hi. Side to A is a square hong indisa. Hotele find the electric field at the 4th corner. Hotele chalai pahe na. Here tene so A B C ka koi ta chalai A B C and D. So we have to find out the net field at C. Okay, that is the thing. Atile ma sapena chu E due to B chu hilang diha plus Q chala na. So plus Q hilachun away from the charge. So that means along the side. So EB. Okay. EC hui long ding ham silang EC. Okay. And now where is EA? So EA is along the side. Okay. So this is root 2 into A. Displacement vector, position vector mang hizi wahina chala hi. So it is better to keep this system in an XY coordinate system. Okay. Masakai bobozing tabang waso na. Tang gravitation na jong net force hol na so chi hoi mano na. So electrostatic net force hol na jong chi mano to electric field jong avelai man ke so chala hi. Okay. Right, let's put this in XY plane. Chi y axis. Chilang hi x axis. Kutile b pa hi 0, 0 am na. C hi hoi mam C hi a, 0 ama. D pa hoi mam D pa ho a, ama. Bana A pa hoi mam A pa ho 0, a am. So chala hi. Tile field ho chu ga zi. Oh, ma sapena field B chu za ding ham. So KQ divided by A cube. Okay. Vector hoi ti ding ham. So A minus 0 A I cap. 0 minus 0 0 z cap na. So this is KQ divided by A square I cap. Chu EB. Okay. Abana chu EA chu ibzan ham. So EA chu KQ divided by so root 2 into A the whole cube. Abana chu A minus 0 to A I cap plus 0 minus A to minus A z cap. Zarong podding ham. So KQ divided by 2 root 2 into A square. So I minus Z. Okay. Abana chito banga chu ED whole do leuchun ED chu zading ham. So KQ. So divided by A cube. Same thing. A minus A to 0. 0 minus A to minus A Z cap. So KQ divided by A square minus Z cap. Okay. To he individual charge electric field hold down na. So addition in total so na net will be given by the sum of all of this. So E net, that means E at C zat ni ha ji so chu E at A plus EB okay plus EC ban gop gop la chu na chunga ha ko okay then what will you have so KQ divided by A square I cap B pa ko na plus A pa ko zat ham KQ divided by 2 root 2 into A square I cap can separate so I to Z so so minus KQ divided by 2 root 2 into A square Z cap upon so plus hello minus KQ divided by A square Z cap okay kutil common sa pipiyong ham I here so 1 plus KQ by A square jo tam daw siya na abana hu I cap by pm 1 plus 1 by 2 root 2 common ma it's here abana so I minus Z okay so this is your answer common ho la khom khom la chun na chalai hi no bele to hi magnitude jong na hol theo cho chalai hi so magnitude chu za ding ham EC magnitude number part ho holo na so KQ divided by A square hoi holo so 1 plus 1 by 2 root 2 okay and then I square to chu za de ha root over 1 square plus minus 1 square chu root 2 hum po de na chalai ho so root 2 cancel out finally you'll have KQ divided by A squared so root 2 plus 1 by 2 okay so net electric field at C na so answer so okay then you have next question 4 particles each having charge Q are placed on the pen he question za chum diu khat hum ten na I'll solve this one okay as you chalai pentagon ke pi za hexagon jong ke pi thai na noble square jong ke pi thai okay like that okay 4 particles pentagon gaji mas out na so you're asked okay question so 4 particles having its charge Q's are placed at 4 vertices of a regular pentagon so plus Q Q Q and Q okay so the distance of its corner is given as A bona hi A is okay na chala hi regular pentagon he ja so find the electric field at the center hila hi za ding ham at O hi chala hi na formula manglo a solve darum jo pen ju ka sai num ja jo question kan pure jana la hi matang question so idea pen cho pi ha tu hin chala hin plus Q khadongum le na alaya hi electric field is at them okay so concept building achuna triangle aga pan teriute hi triangle khadongum chona so if you have a triangle avail a plus Q charge ki bangum su ke cho okay charge ki bangum su ke hotel alaya hi center light a hi electric field hol no mu cho so let's say the charge are 1 2 and 3 hotel charge one due to charge 1 to electric field hoilangam de ha away from the charge hingai chona so along this side you have E1 okay due to charge 2 you have along this side E2 and due to charge Q3 you have field along this side okay hotel aki ka va angle hoisa zat de ha upon y 120 chulana ji so angle is same okay all are 120 so there is some sort of symmetry here below na E1 E2 E3 hi hita jong na gel the so example chu chelai block khanum cho na mi khan chelanga equal force 10 newton a kaya kho chelanga mi khan 10 newton a kaya na hilanga mi khan 10 newton a kaya chun a block pai hoilanga chang de hoilanga ke tol de hui ma sa ke tol lo de chulana chi so there is equal forces on all the sides okay so this is one type of symmetry okay chitabang symmetry honguma la chun so midpoint alai ta chuna so net force is 0 net field is 0 okay to chu chelaya block pa chu cha loading ta banga chuna chelai net field i hol wala chun if equal force equal field ta chelai even e2 e3 is jiwa wa he charge ke ba ja chu electric field chu ki pangne chulana so if 3 equal fields x like this then at the center electric field should be 0 okay chitabanga chuna chelai he square hong ke pia jong la chun okay like this you're given a square ninga he charge ki bangum su ke cho okay charge ki bangum su ke da chun alai ta he electric field is at the net electric field so aki bangi 1 2 3 ko ke la chun 1 2 3 4 due to 1 cho helang ham electric field chu towards this side na abana chu chi e tiu te charge ke baje so electric field magnitude jong ke bang le cho due to 2 cho helang ham chilanga he 2 na due to 3 cho helang ham chilanga he due to 3 due to 4 cho helang ham chilanga he due to 4 value ki cancel out so this will cancel out this one, so this cancels out this one, net is 0. Okay, so you have a symmetry here na. Okay, so some sort of symmetry is here. So net field at the center to 0. So pentagon na. So if I have a Q here at the center, it will be 0. Q pi okay, so let's say due to all of this charge, net field pa, so let's say this is 100 Newton per coulomb ka devte. Okay, value ga lavte. Kotele charge kan koi chola na. So what will be the electric field due to this Q such that the net will be 0 at the center? It's like 100 happy ha. So net electric field due to all of these charges at the center. So see here. Kutila chun chilai charge pa na. It's like electric field is at hingai ham. So such that here you will have 0. Kutila charge Q pa hi. Electric field due to this small Q should be minus 100 Newton per coulomb. Okay. As you total hongi palasun na bon ainan koi palbalsun. So plus 100 minus 100 to 0 ta chulana la hi. Okay. So that concept is important. Here they say the electric field at the center of the pentagon is at Dingham. So due to all of these charges. So the electric field due to all of these charges will be equals to the electric field due to one charge at the center. So a sign pasuki hial na, but the magnitude will be same. Kutile he charge Q pa na. So charge Q pa, let's say here I have put Q. So at a distance of is at the. So you have an equilateral triangle, is it? A hexagon equilateral na, like pentagon is at the. So you have 5 triangles. You divide 360 divided by 5. So 5, 7 are 35, 5, 2 are 10. So 72 degrees. So na 72 degree. Kutile like distance pa is at the. Okay, you have 72 degree. Na kutile distance pa hi ngai cha chola na. So let's not dive too much deep here. Okay, question exam ahong ki to alachon you may be given a hexagon easier values hona calculate of the pasong ki pe. So I will not go too much here. So idea na. So the electric field due to all of these 4 charges at the center will be equals to the electric field due to a single charge at this distance. Okay, chiteni ki bata banga so na, because heje pa hi kan ko yala chun net field chila 0 hi ngai cho. Okay, right? So here the electric field will be given by, due to 4 charges will be given by K into Q, so divided by whatever X you have here, X squared. No whole number let's like X pa hai na, formula khan meta. So pem tela side divided by 2 into sine 36. Okay. Heje pa hai ki mangcha distance by ki holes is na pentagon na khochelai pa chala distance pa hai. So here if they ask you this one, they will give you the value of sine 36 and then you just have to put it here. Okay. Idea pa so na he theme was important pen. So here the electric field due to all of these 4 charges will be equals to the electric field due to this single charge placed at this distance. Okay, so at the center na. Okay, then let's do one more question on electric field. He last video jang so concept kapi chai ta na. To jo like question hi ha. So a point charge plus Q is placed at origin. Ita hi so. Hi origin na pm plus Q ki koi na 0, 0, and plus 9Q is placed at so D, 0, 0. Hilahi plus 9Q so hilahi. Distance is so it will be D. Okay. So find the point in between the where the electric field vanishes. So find the point in between. Last video so easy. So find the point where the third charge should be placed such that the net force is 0 So find the point where the electric field is 0 last video concept point ni kapi pao na. Charge then so same nature hilachon, it should be in the in between. Opposite nature hilachon, it should be on the side of the smaller charge ka tichula na last video so pencil apply ki diu so. Okay, let's say plus I hija so alai la I khat hong ngai so na jela hi. So let's say this is x tutin kotile khat pa so za ni ham chi D minus x hi ngai na chi. Okay, then kotile charge 1 to 2 tutin na jela hi. So at a point P tutin net field 0 of the light. So na at point P due to 1 electric field so helang diham, so it should be along the right side. Plus I hit so away from the charge I hingai na. So due to 2 electric field so helang ham, so towards the left side. E2 due to kutile net field so 0 hingai so na. So what is the net field? So E net should be equals to E1 minus E2. E2 khun vei lang cause as minus na. So this is given as 0. Kutile E1 to E2 ke bang ni tinai cho. Okay. E1 should be ham KQ divided by x square. E2 should be ham due to second charge so K into 9Q. So divided by D minus X the whole square. This solve leuson na. So KK gets cancelled out. QQ gets cancelled out. So D minus X square to be ham 9x square. Square root both side. D minus X to be ham to plus minus 3x. Okay, value niyum zo jala here. So plus pa khola leuson D minus X equals to 3x. Minus pa nala wale D minus X equals to minus 3x. Kutila vei langa here. So D is equals to 4x. So X is equals to what? D by 4. Okay, zilang pa khola D equals to so minus 2x. So X equals to minus D by 2. Distance to negative ithai so therefore this value is invalid. Answer should be D by 4. Hizalai pa hai na. So at the distance of D by 4 from the origin. Kutila point choose at the P point pa him. So D by 4, 0, 0. Okay, answer to option B. Okay, so the basic field to his answer. Okay, next part to constant electric field na. Constant electric field to pide na. So electric field maintain to ke khialaw na ta so magnitude pa so ke bang sing na. Khudile electric field sunga he na. So if a charge is put inside electric field, so what will happen? Ito bang dia motion pa so. Example galaw tin na. Ita hi electric field so. Let's say this is constant electric field E. Okay. To a charge na. Suppose if we have one charge, so plus Q tuta. So hi pa hi lang hi velocity ki pi cho U. Okay. So kutile ama path na ita bang hidam. So hi chara hi ka halu tu be se lo na concept pa ka hi kan hil dim. So you can solve questions from somewhere else. Okay. Idea pa na. See, whenever you have a charge inside constant electric field, so there are two possible paths. Here, charge pa na follow path pa na halam pi niyum so ito bangham ani niya kan so. So if a charge is placed ama sangay si pa na perpendicular to electric field ito bang ngiding ham. If a charge is placed plus Q and then given initial velocity along the electric field. Okay. Kutila mas pa he velocun. To charge pa he Q, if you place any charge Q inside electric field, so the force experienced by the charge is given by, so F is equals to Q into E. Okay. It's a formula if any charge is put inside constant electric field, the force experienced by that charge, it's a charge pasun, force experienced pasu Q into E ke pi cho chalai formula pa hi. So therefore, kasay banga so chi direction to direction ki bang tiu chira na. Aji jo charge to constant so kutila mas apa he velo chun electric field to chira nga chi so. Okay. So therefore the force must also act along this side. Circular motion ai bol chura na. If you have velocity along this side, force along this side, then the path will be circular path. Okay. Actually here you will have parabolic path. Okay. Now so here the path will be like this. Okay. Koi ding na zo na so electric field to parallel lam ja so this is force so hilangam ham force so chiranga ham je na. So this force is given by Q into E. Ale tu hin charge pa hin negative ong hilepiti them. Suppose you have taken minus Q. Along this side, speed U. Kutila negative charge chunga force pa so hilangam ha so along this side. So which is minus Q into E. Okay. Kasi ba so Q pa so constant chura na. So here this is like F is equals to minus E. So F to E opposite na ito. So force is now acting opposite to electric field. So the path of this will be along this side. Silang here. Opposite lang so na. Okay, that is regarding plus and minus charge when it is projected perpendicular to electric field. Ale ani na case pa ko velocity E hi Q pa so along the field ki project ala so na. So along the field hilachun a path so ito bang ha. So directly straight lined. Ita chi zero na so. as is a force to ilangai umjulana along the electric field such a force na sot paper di hising. Okay, it will be a straight line. Kutile minus q na nevala chunna. So if you are given minus q and then you're pushing along this side, kutile force holanga ha minus q acho opposite arm chulana chalanga hi. So therefore it will go for some distance, it will go like this and comes to rest and then come back again. Nung chikil so itai ga chiding ga kingading abana hong kileke de nam kileke ding tilan chibe pede. As it's acceleration to opposite arms is force direction of acceleration and one more thing, that's a part hit. So along the electric field, opposite to electric field here chun. So plus minus the force direction parts of almost have a force direction to dung achinilang parts of hisab na. But here in the second case, along the electric field velocity na p it will be a straight line. A part na straight line hiding. Khat pena perpendicular to electric field hele chun parabolic path. Okay, so two types of path na khutile force here ta so acceleration ju zat ha chala he tang kinematic to ki relate question ke dong ji lai la he example jo hita ki project ala chun na. So what is the maximum distance covered between the before the charge comes to rest the hovela hona x equals to ut plus half at square ho ham v equals to u plus at ho ham question ke dong si beta he formula ho he na ding a ho pita he three kinematic equation pa ho constant acceleration ba ke apply the chura na khutile acceleration here ngai su chala he. So that acceleration is given by, suppose mass of charge is m, khutile m into a is equals to q into e. Okay, so therefore acceleration will be q into e divided by mass. It's the acceleration formula. Okay, so a charge q placed inside uniform electric field will have this acceleration. So acceleration here value any formula you can apply, you can solve any question. Na x equals to ut plus half at square mangzum jangson chala he chium da chala adang hola kha pen pen keeping na but nyung keeping kha ung ke dongling to vela khom. So kinematic say ball size how ta bang ma chana sela jong hyung ke apply the question. Okay, so this is acceleration. Force to is so path to parabolic path ham, straight line path ham, so two possible path. Okay, so motion of a charge inside a constant electric field. Okay, so the next simple question khaleni ga solve ta jala him. Masapen so a particle of mass kpia, so charge kpia is released from rest ki to u equals to 0 tina jala na. So electric field is given. Question to PM, find the electric force and the force of gravity on this particle. A part ga bolate. Electric force to PM, so 4 ka say a force to Q into E. Okay. Q to like PM, so charge to 2.5 into 10 power minus 4. Abana E who is at ham 1.2 into 10 power plus 4. Okay. Decimal on palachon decimal so among the oh. So 25 to 2.5 to 25 by 10 teenager 1.2 to 12 divided by 10 teenager. Okay, into 10 power minus 4, 10 power plus 4 to cancel out. Is that the so 5 2 are 10, 5 5 are 25, 5 5 are 25, 5 2 are 10. Okay, so 5 2 are 10, 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 6. Answer to that 3 Newton. 4 Newton. Okay, force of gravity by on this particle. Force of gravity to mg is the weight of the particle. Okay, let's not do dives too much here. Na force of the gravity to, let's assume that this is the weight of the particle. Okay, force electric force part to calculate it. Na so b part of relation. So how long will it take for the particle to travel distance of so a distance kipizo? Okay, x. Kasi baso x equals to ut plus half at square in mandu jala. How long did you learn? Time of the how long did you time bedong? So here you can apply x equals to ut plus half at square. X to that kpm 40 kp na 40 into 10 power minus 2 kpa. So initial from rest at the na rest at the u to 0 to so that means this whole term is 0. So half into acceleration to that ta. So kasi the formula so a2 so q into e divided by m. Q into e so 3 mo pa ko na. So mass of PM 1 gram. So 1 gram so 1 into 10 power minus 3. Jihi 3000 meter per second squared in its acceleration pass na. So you can put it here. So 3000 into t squared. Okay, now you solve for t. So t squared is so 2 so for 2 are 80 into 10 power minus 2. So divided by 3000. So here you'll have 8 by 3 into 10 power. That thing has 0, 0 cancel out, minus 4. Okay. Or t to that thing so root over 8 by 3 into 10 power minus 2 second. So 8 by 3 so khud leo na. So you just try it, okay? Next part khud biham. So what will be the speed of particle after traveling this distance? It's a 40 centimeter cover so speed to them. So you have to apply that one v square equals to u square plus twice ax. Kutile v square ke dong na v square u to 0 is a 0 square 0 is na. So 2 into acceleration to 3000 into x to bizarre 40 into 10 power minus 3 minus 2. This solve na. So 3 2 are 6 6 4 24. So 10 power 4 10 power 2. So this is v square. So v will be so 10 root 24. Root 24 is approximately 25 na. Approximately 4.9 katina root 24 na. As 25 is a 5 square is so 24 means very close to 25. Okay, so approximately you will have a 10 into 4.9 so which is what 49 meter per second. Okay, final speed so. Okay, so this is the question abana khato solve biatin. Okay, ppm a ball of mass kipina. So mass is given having a charge on kipia, so is released from rest till u to 0 tinai so ajala in a region where horizontal electric field exists. So a charge is placed inside horizontal electric field, constant electric field na. First question to pm find the resulting force. Force to pm q into e. Okay, so formula naman you b part to pm what will be the path with the bangning ham. Okay, so here it will depend whether the ball is placed perpendicular to electric field parallel to electric field na. So I say it will be either straight line or parabolic path. So where will the ball be at the end of 2 seconds? X equals to ut plus half at t square formula naman kidim na. Where the distance at all so okay, then let's just do it. Q to that 4.9 into 10 power minus 5. Electric field to that 2 into 10 power 4. So that have 2 9 are 18, 2 4 8 9 into 10 power minus 1. So 0.98 Newton. Okay, force pass na. B. What will be the path of the ball? So like it's in sana say na. So I say to so it I film so na. Film in tin. So JEE is if it is placed like this, if it is given initial velocity like this, so the path will be parabolic path. But if you are given initial velocity like this, the path will be straight lined. Okay, so here two possible answer will be either parabolic, okay, or straight lined. Then it's a possible path na. Let's see where will the ball be at the end of 2 seconds. So time kipia x ki ho kedong hotel x equals to ut to pia u to 0 so na. So half at t square hotel acceleration jing hol ngai so la chala hi. So acceleration to pia so a is equals to q into e divided by m. So q into e to 0.98 hong pona mass ko pia so 100 into 10 power minus 3 kg and convert vale na. So here you'll have how much 0.98 into 10 khachi ding. So which is 9.8 meter per second square. Acceleration pass na. Okay, you put it here half into 9.8 to 98 divided by 10 tineza. So into 2 seconds to 2 squared. Okay, so 1 2 gets cancelled out. So here you'll have how much 2 8 are 16 2 9 are 18 19.6 meter. Okay, starting point apala so 19.6 meter agam la omida so particle so 2 seconds awa so na. Okay. Motion of a charge inside electric field question ni bolo che cho hinten na. Kasi bang so concept wa jo paten mel si le chuna pa chu tabang ding ham plus q hil chun force hil ngam ding ham minus q hil chun force hil ngam ding ham it's a force pa chun apart pa determine cho okay like so try to understand these small things okay kutile bana hi last topic electric field lines bolote okay point group kan jin dina so NCERT la hovelation point li ham point ngam bom these so but one or two additional points I have added here okay must happen who electric field lines originate from positive charge or infinity and terminates on a negative charge or infinity hisu bi ki saina ham chalai plus q kan yala chun so the electric field line will be like this it will go like this okay on all direction 3D na ji electric field line so it will originate from plus charge and terminates hecho ila terminate infinity terminate na so second is if I have a negative charge minus q kan dela electric field so itabang ding ham it will come towards the charge okay na so it will terminates on a negative charge or infinity it can originate from a plus charge or it can originate from infinity okay so the first point second point of so a tangent at any point on electric field line gives you the direction of electric field at that point example to electric field line so okay so let's say like this so I have given you point A and point B kutila point A hi electric field direction hi lang ham chu hen nom wala chun na tangent draw diu so draw a straight line passing through that so let's say electric field is going along this side kutile tangent pa hen na so this is the direction of EA chu to banga so B ajang hu na direction hen nom wala chun tangent khan draw kileu chun na so like this so this is EB kibang lo pu chula na electric field direction A to B hi okay so tangent can draw in direction it will give you the direction of electric field at this point okay so a tangent at any point gives you the direction of electric field at that point so point A chara hi electric field hoilanga ko am chi pa na so it will be given by the tangent okay ale third point chu pm so electric field lines do not intersect each other so aji chu pm de if two lines intersect suppose let's say E1 to E2 tiutena E1 to E2 so ki intersect ala chun if people ethei poi kheti ham tele aki intersect na point a henna direction ga draw gule chun piti them so let's say E1 if I draw a tangent I will have this one so this is E1 and if I draw a tangent for E2 so I will have this okay E2 khutile point kha chun direction ni nei thiam ani thi lo pichura na so one point a point will have only one particular direction point khachun direction ni tai ko thailo chu okay so because of that reason you cannot have any two lines intersecting because if they intersect at the point of intersection so you will have two different directions of electric field which is not possible okay third point chu na ale fourth point chu pm electric field intensity is directly proportional to electric field line density chu pi de na suppose hita he field ki pi cho example ka pilang na je ale chila he point A tiuten chila he point B tiute kutir magnitude of electric field na EA to EB hi hui je pen hi lin jo dem electric field line density ki chu more compact a compact chana chu electric field intensity chu sang ni tin so electric field chu hard na so that means at A is greater as chu compact ji ajola na density chu sang so lines are closer to one another okay to fourth point na ale fifth point of pm number of electric field lines originating on a charge is directly proportional to magnitude of charge example chalai q1 to q2 ka nei cho q1 to q2 om na to cho kutira helai para hi itin charge ga ko ta yute example lined na kutila ko same question e1 to e2 hu che pen hi lin jo dem a ha jo dem a fourth points up here number of lines kiti chula na lines atam chana chu charge pa magnitude jang chu lin ni jo field ka ga ja field jang chu di thona field chu kq by r square q charge ka depend thosa so charge 1 to charge 2 chu magnitude pa chu ka se le hen hu che pen lin jo de ha field line tamna pen pe chulin jore cho like q1 a he line is mam 1 2 3 4 5 chala na la he ala q2 a line is mam khan ni thum libo chala so therefore here q1 is greater than q2 as is the number of line tam ja cho na magnitude pa jang so tama ki assume cho. And then last point of beham electric field lines do not exist in the loop ki yo ki form thelo cho la he as if you form a loop work then becomes okay, let's not do too much here. Just remember, electric field lines do not form in a loop. Even magnetic field lines in both pale na. So magnetic field line will exist in a loop. Okay, a reason how long in say na. So for now, you just remember it does not form any loop. Okay, so those are the 6 points you remember. Na mialji leso na. Question na previous question ka solve te. Question jo piham tele. To equilateral triangle khara hai na. Charge ki bang ki koi cho plus q thum ki koi cho. Okay. Question it says that plus three equal charges are placed on an equilateral triangle. Kutil m ho ji a na electric field line hi tabang hi dem. Ta koi option li ki pi cho. Option 1 cho pe ha. Ita yang ki pi cho. So here G option 1 is a option ni na pen cho pe ham dele G option B na option C cho pe ham. Okay, so like this. Khali kan sim to option hi. So just application part na. Electric field line property ho ka revise la hi. Suppose you're given 4 option like this. Hoi che pen hi dem answer cho. Electric field line diagram pa cho na hoi che pen hi dem. To cho betang first option hi video chun. So plus to plus to repulsor chala na. So but here you see line is going like this. Kutile chala minus om ngai chala plus om ngai chala na chi diagram pa id ding ala chun. So here this is wrong. Okay. Second part na correlation chi di chuna chala hi. So here there is repulsion, so that is correct. So it could go like this. This is possible. Wala loop chala na. So loop is not possible. Kutile direct aside ding so di pa hi di ta chala na. So you have repulsion. This is possible. Okay. So here this is also wrong. Okay. Last question. From the figure ke pia kona A B C electric field relation is given. Okay, so jala he. Kutile ita bang hidem. Tang hi point ni jana da je. So here this is point 4. Density le chana so electric field magnitude jong li ni na cho. Okay. Kutile value chun jala B na hi density less chola na. A na to C na hi density sang so which means A and C will be greater than B. And another point is density A to C na hi density ki bang chola na la he. They are compact dan ki bang so ke cho. So that means electric field at A should be equals to electric field at C, and both of these should be greater than electric field at B. Okay. So last option na. Okay, simple question. Lines or points or hetim na ding aso na. Example ka hoi me cha lai. Okay, then hecha chuna lecture 2 adinga electric field topic ai bolo hinten kit phalokun energy potential energy to potentially bol deu. Okay, so I hope you understand from this video. Na china pending in chi video ho akuna hi na phat chumpi wala na. So you try to share it among your friends. Okay, as I want these videos to reach everyone na. So YouTube bazong chita bang hi ti ai ha ma jong lecture ki ti hoina ani ki bol khabe se lo da hi chong pa na jong ni mong thena ka ti selai kan bol ho hi. So I want these videos to benefit each and every one of you. Okay, so you try to share it among your friends, and then do follows each and every video. Video ka bol ho zo se hi bon chang ke na abula parin basic pa ke pan vil lang bon chang ke hin miss lo in bon in vetao. So because I think if you complete all of this video bon in vetai lo chuna. So I think you should be able to score very good in your any exam. Okay, JEE hanlang NEET exam is only na. All right, then we'll stop here. I hope thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lecture 3 of electrostatics. Okay.